What is up, everybody? Cody, we are back again with another starter deck for the Gundam TCG. This time we have Wings of Advance ST-02. This is our blue-green late game, mid-range to late game deck where we've got some really big payoffs in Tall Geese and Wing Gundam. Flavor-wise, this is probably my favorite. Gundam Wing was like my childhood, and I'm pretty set on playing Seed Strike, but if I had to pick one based on flavor or just pick one that I loved the most, Wings of Advance. But let's get into it. Alright, welcome back. This time I took the liberty of opening the box before I started the recording again, just so you guys didn't have to watch me fumble around with it. Set that right there. Oh my god, that's brutal. That's brutal. Just looking at the curve on that. So, you guys know the deal by now. Starter deck comes with a Learn to Play guide, our bonus foily pack, our damage counters, damage and buff counters, as well as our tokens and resources. So, 10 resource cards, as well as an EX base, EX resource, and then our associated tokens for the deck. Look at that Tall Geese token. Oh, Tall Geese looks so good. Please give me the Alt-Art Tall Geese in this pack. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. So why not start it off with the banger of all bangers, probably one of my favorite cards in the entire game right now. Of course, we haven't had the full release yet, but Wing Gundam is just such a cool card. It really takes me back to my childhood. The art is incredible. It's gorgeous, and it's just an insanely good card. It is a level 6 4-cost unit. That is 4/5. It links with Hero Yui, of course. It has Breach 5. So say goodbye to whatever base you have. White base, gone. But on top of that, you can choose an active unit that's level 4 or lower and attack it. So it doesn't even have to be tapped down. This card is insane. And if it wasn't for that ridiculous level 6 cost, it would probably be one of the best cards in the set. On top of that, you get Tall Geese, which, just look at this. Look at that foil. Absolutely gorgeous. Tall Geese is a level 5 4-cost. It's a 4/4. It links with Zex Marquis, which is just wonderful. We'll look at him in a minute. He's awesome. But you have a bonus effect of once per turn being able to pay 4 and set this card as active. So you can swing twice with this card in a turn, which is nuts. Those two cards alone are just ridiculous. So of course you get 2 copies of it. They're kind of stuck together. 2 copies of Tall Geese. One of your big enablers of this deck, the Wing Gundam Bird mode, not Wing Birdnum, but it is a level 3 3-cost 2/2 that links with Hero Yui. But on deploy, you get an EX resource. So you get that little bit of ramp. More importantly, you get your level up so you can play your big cards faster. And 4 copies of that is really, really good. I might be talking myself into playing this tonight. I don't think it's the best performance-wise, but it's probably one of my favorites. Next up, we have the Gundam Heavy Arms. It is a level 5, 3-cost 3/4, but during your turn when this unit is destroyed, or when it destroys an enemy with battle, you deal 1 damage to all enemy units that are level 3 or lower. We have some board-wide damage, which is really cool. Of course, it's pair, so any Operation Meteor pilot or Troa Barton will be able to set that off. We have Gundam Sandrock. He is a level 4, 2-cost 4/3, vanilla. That's all there is to say about that. 3 copies. Next up, we have the Maganak. He's a level 2, 2-cost 3/2. That's it. 3 copies of that. Now, some of our blue cards, we have Leo, level 2, 2-cost, 2/2. He does link with Oz, so any Oz Any Oz will give him the link, so could be something good. I don't know our Oz pilots. Shockingly, we actually have some blue blockers in here, which kind of makes sense because you're wanting to go for the late game in this deck. But we have the level 2 cost Ares. It's a 2/1 blocker. We get 3 copies. On top of that, we have Tragos. This is basically our demi trainer of the deck. Level 1, 1 cost 1/1 with blocker. And 3 copies. Now the sauce. The sauce. Hero Yui. Fantastic pilot just because of the stats. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Level 4, 1 cost gives +2/+1. Unless it's a link, and then it gives an additional +1/+1. So it turns your Wing Gundam into a 7/7, which is crazy. 7/7 Breach 5 that can attack active units is ridiculous. 4 copies of that. Awesome. On top of that, Zex Marquis. You want card draw? You got card draw. This is a level 5, 1 cost pilot. It is the Oz trait, but we're not looking for Oz. We're putting this on Tall Geese. It gives +2/+1. However, during Link, during your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit of battle, draw a card. So you can get your Tall Geese, swing into somebody, this makes it a 6/5, swing into somebody, get a good trade, pay the 4, untap them, and then swing in and get another trade. And you're drawing 2 cards and getting a 1-for-2 trade, which is ridiculous. Now, we do have 4 copies of this, so we like that because we only have 2 copies of Tall Geese. So we can still use this pilot on some of our other Oz cards that require a link. Let's see here. So our Leo. So we can put it on a Leo and make it a 4 attack. Trade in, draw a card. I think, is Leo the only one we got? Yes. So use it on your Tall Geese for draw. Use it on your Leos for draw. Very, very good pilot. Troa Barton. I like the +1/+1, but being able to give a guy Breach 3 is pretty good too. So maybe don't be so conservative with it. You get 3 copies of it. It's not bad. +1/+1 is not bad either. Speaking of, so Peaceful Timbre. During this battle, your shield area can't. Ooh, geez, words are hard. Can't receive damage from enemy units that are level 4 or lower. So this is kind of your strategy against wide boards, being able to make sure that they can't target you or damage you, rather. Next up, Siege Ploy, level 3, 1 cost. It does have the burst to activate its main or its action, so a response to an attack. Choose an enemy unit with 5 or less HP and rest it. Now, I would imagine that if an enemy unit targets you with an attack and you go to tap it down, you're not going to be able to stop the attack because the target's already been made. But if they have another unit, like they attack out of turn, that can help. St. Gabriel's Institute, level 2, 2 cost. It's a 5 health base. Deploy it with the burst, and then on deploy, add 1 of your shields to your hand, and then look at the top 2 cards of your deck, return 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. So kind of like a scry effect. Now, I actually haven't seen this base before. Corsica base. So this is a level 3, 3 cost base. It has 5 health, has the burst, deploy this card, but on deploy, add 1 shield to your hand. Then if it's your turn, deploy 1 Tall Geese, Oz trait, that has 4 attack and 2 HP. If it is your turn and a card with Corsica base in its name is in your trash, deploy 2. Why would you want that? 2 Leos 1/1s instead? So you get the burst, you put a shield in your hand, then if it's your turn. So it only happens if it's your turn, right? So the burst doesn't happen. Put the Tall Geese. If it's your turn and a card with Corsica base is in your trash, deploy 2 tokens instead. Why would you want 2 1/1s over the 4/2? Then if it's your turn, yeah, add the unit choke. If it's your turn and a card with this is in your name. Interesting. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I just don't get it. That's very possible, because I am not the brightest human there was. I don't know, guys. I kind of really like this deck. I think Zeon's Rush is going to be the deck to beat at a starter deck event. And I feel like this kind of has the tools to outlast it, right? You got some good blockers, you've got some draw, and then you have the really strong late game. It's just, can you get to the late game? You've also got the go wide. So this probably struggles against the Heroic Beginnings, and maybe even against Seed Strike. I don't know. You've heard me in ST-01 video that I'm definitely playing Seed Strike tonight. In the Seed Strike deck, I'm like, I'm definitely playing this deck tonight. But after opening this one, I think I might go with Wings of Advance. I might go with the blue-green. Just because it's my favorite series that we have. Zeon, like the Neo Zeon stuff is really, really cool. Shinjaku and Char Anzabul, like those, that's sick. That stuff is so cool. You know what's really cool as a whole? Like Gundam. Gundam is so cool and such a big part of my childhood and like getting into anime and whatnot. Gundam is huge, and this card game is so exciting for me. So right now, show me a Tall Geese alt art. Boom. No, but it is a Leo alt art. It looks so good. Where's the other Leo? Where is Leo? There it is. There's the regular one. Not alt art, but foil. And then there's the foil. Man. Yeah, I like how they take the text box off, too. And just the color. I mean, look at that. Side by side. Oh, my goodness. Side by side, that's insane. Wow. Yeah, definitely throwing that in the deck to play tonight. It's going to be awesome. But, guys, this is another one down. That means, as you're watching this video, there's 2 left. We still have Zeon's Rush and Seed Strike to open up. So let me know down below what you're thinking. You know, did this sway you away from the Heroic Beginnings ST-01 deck? Are you still planning on playing Zeon's Rush or Seed Strike? Just let me know down below. And I hope to see you guys at an event soon. That would be awesome. Let's get together and play. All right, have a great night.